There's a character who was so universally hated that the writers had to walk it back and decanonize him. Like, how bad he had to be to get written out of existence. Well, that honor goes to Bindi, not the horror one. This burnout evolution L kid showed up for one episode and managed to take the usual shenanigans of Blue and bring it to a whole nother level. In the episode everyone knows as Bindi, Bindi shows up at Foster's because his family couldn't handle his shenanigans any longer, which does tickle my brain because how did he even come about? What could the kid have possibly wanted from an imaginary friend for said friend to turn into Bindi? Look at that face, I don't trust him. He's giving off Dennis the Menace vibes, but we'll put a pin in it because almost immediately Bindi starts being the worst. Not really with his actions because honestly they don't start off that bad, but it's the fact that he's purposely framing the characters we know and love for no discernible reason, and Frankie and Harriman just roll with it because, question mark? Harriman I get, but Frankie? Come on, we're supposed to be tight, man. These framings culminate in Blue trying to expose him, which works, but it's Blue so he ruins it. In the end, Bindi faced no real consequences, but I don't know, shout out to the hating goat. He literally just exists to make other people's lives worse. Scrappy-Doo, most hated cartoon character? Well, definitely by his creators. Initially, he was created to save the show, funnily enough. They felt the show was getting stagnant, and to his credit, the ratings did start to rise after he was introduced, but still, while it wasn't alive for his introduction, it had to be off-putting to see everyone that wasn't named Scooby, Scrappy, or Shaggy phase out for a while. Add on to that his loud and brash personality that towered over the rest of the characters and rapid-fire jokes that were hit or miss, it's easy to see why he became more and more disliked. And after his run of shows in the 80s, he disappeared, and every time he has shown up since then has just served to dunk on him. In the live-action Scooby-Doo movie, Scrappy turns out to be the villain because he's mad he got kicked off the team, and man, he's such a little here. In the show Mystery Incorporated, Daphne and Fred are jump scared by his statue, and they don't even dare say his name as they promised. And I quote, "We all promise each other that we will never speak of him, not ever." And finally, we have the 13th Ghost movie where we don't even see him. Flim Flam asks where he is, and the group looks confused and asks, "Who?" But it's fine because all my homies hate Scrappy, and now he just exists to be made fun of. This is Randall, and he is a Class S snitch and easily one of the most annoying characters put the cartoons. His existence was there to cause trouble and to spy on everyone with the sole purpose to get them in trouble, and I really don't even know why. He never really used his information to blackmail anybody except on a couple occasions or use it as leverage. He was just that kid that loved seeing everybody in trouble. I'm almost ready to believe that he's a mole set up by Miss Finster to be her eyes on the street because he doesn't have any friends and he truly only hangs around Miss Finster. It's so bad that the main group didn't even want to pretend to be his friends for his birthday. In fact, in that same episode, his dad encourages and actively helps him be a snitch, going as far as being happy that his son had no friends because he gets in the way of snitching. So I guess it runs in the family? And I mean, look at him. He may kind of look like Mo, but he more so looks like the physical embodiment of a rat. I mean, it fits. Also, his favorite breakfast is chicken liver and onion omelet, so I know his breakfast ring.